All right. We're live. Kicking
Yeah.
it in Japan Kung Fu. You know what I'm saying? Um, what's up? I'm Ray. Steve over here.
Hello.
This is the second podcast we've done of Unsolicited Talk. We apologize for the first one. It's a couple dudes having a conversation and not knowing what we're doing. So, with that being said, bear with us. Conversation gets good. If you can hear us, great. If you can't, let us know. We had echo and my mic kept cutting out, but I think we resolved that. So with that being said, follow along. Type in the chat if you're watching live. If not, when we post it, comment. We'll add that to our conversations and try and get engagement through you guys. If not, we're just here to talk bullshit and see where the night goes.
Hey, worst case scenario, grab a drink with us and, you'll
Just
find
follow.
something funny at some point.
Yeah. If not, drink a little more.
It will get funnier the more you drink.
Yeah.
I promise that.
Yeah. So the way we started the last one, since there wasn't a whole lot that you could hear well, is, I asked Steve a question off rip. He had to answer that. So today he's going to ask me a question. Haven't heard the question, so this response is, just that, unsolicited. And we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. It's all off rip. You can't manufacture Inspirato. You know
Hey, real quick though.
Hey.
Happy you're here, bud.
Yeah. Happy belated Merry Christmas, I guess it is.
Yeah, birthday.
Whatever.
Guy says
means.
Way better, so
good.
We're rocking.
And that's really all that matters.
That's it. His opinion is what matters.
Thank you. Appreciate you. All right. So I in no way, shape, or form can take credit for the question. It is something that I've seen. Okay. So I am going to basically add a few things to said question. That is not my question, but I'm making it my question. Are you lost yet?
So you have a question, you're changing it to be more of your question.
It's a modified question that I think will just make more sense and give it more room for more wiggle room. Okay. So
before you ask, I just want to say one thing. Kai's grabbing an IPA.
Ooh.
So he's gonna drink with us, so that's good. But
very nice.
Anybody that watches this in the future, whether it's Spotify, YouTube, whatever the case is, like, throw your question in there, see if we align or not, or if we agree.
Throw your drink in there too, by the way. We'd like to know what you're getting down on.
Yeah, maybe we'll try it.
I think 100% we'll probably try it.
I mean, if it's tequila or vodka, you're probably not trying it.
We've been over this, though. Screwdrivers, good. Freddy Fudpuckers, good. We already discussed mimosas are a no-go because they don't have green stuff. We are short feet picks, though. We are in the red on that.
Yep.
So we need to do something about that. We'll try to remember the 2 cliffhangers from episode 1.
I remember one. I
remember one was something about you singing us a tune.
Yeah, not part of a tune.
Okay.
I only remember part. Anyways, go on with your question, dude.
Here's the question, okay? It's a would you rather.
Okay.
All right. I am going to cheat because you can tell by the glasses I'm old. Okay. Again, this is a would you rather. You have to pick one.
Okay.
Would you rather be stranded in the middle of the ocean on a rowboat, nothing but the clothes on your back and a blanket? Okay. Or stranded in the middle of the desert on foot, clothes on your back and a blanket. The blanket has importance, and I'll explain the importance if you can't already figure it out.
Yeah, I think I'm going to choose the ocean.
Okay.
Either way, I think that you're probably screwed depending on how far from civilization you are, right? Like in the ocean, you're going to get capsized by a tidal wave in a rowboat.
Okay, so if by your logic you're fucked either way, what is the reasoning?
Yeah, so with a blanket in the ocean, right? I could make a sail. I could use that to possibly gather fish. I could use it, I don't know what kind of blanket we have, but maybe start to filter some water to drink. There's just like possibilities that are there. Whereas like in the desert, there's like hardly any nutrition, hardly any water for survival. You can't do anything to like progress your movement forward like you could if you were to try and use it as a sail or something like that. So immediately I go towards ocean.
I will say that is I would say spot on plus some as to what I was gonna say.
Kai said the blanket can provide shade as well.
So that
So
was he's on Team Steve, dude. Okay. So the original question doesn't specify anything about a blanket or anything like that. It doesn't specify clothes or anything. My thing is if I had to choose, well, first of all, I'm choosing the water off rip because I'd rather take my chances with the current taking me somewhere whilst conserving energy versus if you're out in the desert, bro, you're rocking Tom and Jerry. You're on your feet and you're expending
the Nike Express, if you will.
yeah, the Air Jesuses, dude, the Christ Airs.
Yeah.
You're expending all of your valuable resources trying to get somewhere. Whereas again, you can cross your fingers and your toes and hope that the current does what it needs to do. And again, the blanket, I mean, if you've seen any pictures of anybody out in the desert or out in the ocean, dude, they look rough from that sun.
Yeah,
So I mean, during the day, you at least got some sort of coverage for sure. But I mean, you said good stuff though about the filtration.
Yeah,
as well as possible.
Depends on the blanket too,
I mean,
right?
you're asking for a lot with the blanket for filtration too, though. But then again, if you're lost at sea, I mean,
brother, I might be drinking that water the way it is.
You're drinking more than that water. You know what I'm saying? 100%.
Yeah, and that's the thing though is like in the desert, you could use that blanket as shade, like dig in where it's a little bit cooler under the ground, shade
100%.
it, and then huff it at night.
Yep.
But
And what do you got food wise? Some little thorned lizard running around that you get to grab
if you
on?
can catch it, dude, then you're expending energy doing that. I mean, you gotta catch fish, but it is what it is. Yeah, no, I'm choosing ocean. I think that like I'd rather get capsized and drown than like die of heat and starvation. If like that it came to that.
Yeah, I guess honestly I didn't think about that. I another one in the pros column for being on the water is the quick death.
Dude, maybe it's like those movies you see or those shows, be a documentary, but like where
when we're on the bow of the boat and doing the embrace thing.
That's Titanic. It's been 84 years, dude. Chill out. No, where like a dolphin comes and picks you up, dude, and swims you back.
Is that like SpongeBob the movie or something like that?
It might be. I don't know. But it's real life. People have been like stranded and dolphins have like saved people, you know? Well, maybe.
I have not heard of this. I may have to look into it. We may need fact checkers.
Metal collect water. You're adding stuff, dude. Clothes on your black fur blanket. Yeah, pretty SOL in the desert. I agree, 100%. Yeah. You're screwed in the desert. I mean, depending what desert where you're at, what's around you. If there's cactuses, like you can potentially get water from them. Like,
well, we didn't specify either. I mean, if it was like one of our deserts, if you will, that we have, or if we're talking like some sort of desert. I don't think I'd want to be in that desert.
No, and that's also part of it is like taking the question for face value. You know what you said. So
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, he strapped turtles to his feet. He also had the canoe upside down, walking on the bottom.
Oh, so this is the real life story. It was Captain Jack Sparrow. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, turtles will get me there.
So there is a way.
Dude. If there's a will, there's a way. I'm choosing the ocean for sure, but
that's fair.
Yeah, either way. How was Christmas, dude?
Christmas was all right.
Yeah.
I mean, no kids in the house, obviously. So
kid.
No
kid in the house.
There's at least one illegitimate out there. Gotta be.
It's not proven.
Probably never going to be proven.
Hopefully for you.
but no, it was good. Got to go to a buddy's on Christmas Eve and see his new place. Jason, you know him well.
Yeah. Yep. Where'd he go to?
He's living out in Lansing right now. He and his wife just bought a house out there. So
nice.
They had a little Christmas Eve thing, had friends and family over and whatnot. So it was a good time.
Nice.
Good time.
Nice. Yeah. Not asking for details here, but depending on the part of Lansing, very dependent. So
are you wanting to know the specifics?
Not here. Later.
Not here. Later. Copy.
Later. Yeah, for sure. So
gotcha.
It's good though.
Gotcha. We don't want to give his location away to everybody.
You just never know. Like
put shit on blast real quick.
It might not be now, but 2 years from now.
Or 2 drinks from now.
2 drinks from now, for sure.
I mean, I'm just saying. I will say, I'm glad that you brought this one out for sure. I don't know how it stacks up yet to the holiday because the holiday was banging pretty good.
Yeah, the holidays so far one of my favorites.
Dude, we had a holiday on the holidays, bro. I mean, over the holidays.
over the
Over
holidays.
the holidays.
Yeah. No, this is good. It was a Costco find. Was given to me as a present. Not a big regular Jack Daniels fan anymore. Like I used to be, right? I used to dabble with
Are you talking
Jack.
like just traditional black label,
Traditional, yeah.
$28 bottle?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you see,
Well, that's definitely not the $28 bottle.
nope. But I got that. That was real good. I think it was like 120.
Yeah.
Real good. This also real good.
Yep.
But regular Jack, I used to drink more of, and I'm not a big fan of it anymore.
So I don't know if you've had a lot of them with me. I know Roger had quite a bit with me. So the little stubby bottles, just like this, and I thought there were only 3 labels. Apparently there's 4. So there's the blue one that
This
you're
one.
gracing us with right now.
Okay.
There's the black label, which is just like, I think it's just a regular 100 proof. And then you've got a gold label, which I believe is a single barrel, like a cask strength, if you will.
Yeah.
And then you've got the green label, which is the rye version. And I have 2 of those at the house right now, and they're pretty fire, dude. I think my highest one's like 136 proof.
The rye one?
Yeah.
What's that rye drink you had me try, bourbon? That was almost tasted like syrup, or it had that like syrupy taste. You know, it had that sweet taste to it, the aftertaste.
I'm trying to think of a rye that I had you try.
It might have not been a rye, but it was a green label.
If it was a green label, it was was it that RD1?
Yes, that's what it was.
Yeah, okay, so it was RD1, and what was the flavor?
I don't remember.
We have people in the know over here.
Yeah. Kai said 2 days of work, 5 days off. Now 3 days of work and then 4 days off. Love it. Hey, good
Working
for this
hard
dude.
for the money, dude.
Good for him. I burnt or took 3 days off last week. I got to work 2 days, Monday, Tuesday, and then I'm good. And Kai says Jack Daniel honey is really smooth. I'm glad you said that. So, but we'll get into that here in a second.
Yeah, because I think Wild Turkey honey's right up there probably with what he's talking about in terms of when you start getting into those deeply added flavors to the bourbons and the whiskeys.
Yeah. So anybody that's picking up on this conversation, that RD1, it's a green label. I don't know the flavor. It's a little too sweet for my nature. It doesn't have that traditional bourbon burn, if you will.
It's overpowering for sure. But if you like that, just if anybody's old enough, because I don't even know if they make them anymore. If anybody remembers Pop Rocks, let a brother know, dude. But to me, some bourbons are like Pop Rocks. Like they just make your mouth sort of explode with excitement.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that green label RD1 is that, but a little too much of that.
Yeah.
Because it's just, there's so much going on. That's why I can't have like the, what are those peanut butter whiskeys? What are they called? Screwball.
Yeah.
So the Screwballs, the Fireballs, anything with a ball in it, where the main ingredients, bourbon or whiskey, right? I can't do them. All I can get is heartburn. And it just takes away from what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. So to touch on the Jack Daniel honey, it was good. Some Johnny Walker.
Well, which label Johnny Walker are we talking about?
I think he's just Googling stuff. I don't really know. Yeah, Jack Daniel honey was good. It was one of my favorites. However, I don't know. This was probably 5-6 years ago now. Had breakfast, a bunch of eggs, and then that's all I ate for the day. And then that evening, I was like putting something together. I think it was a toy for Arya or something. And I was just drinking that. Then I went to video games and just drinking that, and like violently ill off of that the next day. So
straight eating brekkie with nothing but the protein straight to the bourbon.
Yeah,
is it bad news?
Yeah, dude. So Jack Daniel honey is not my cup of tea.
Can I ask what you were gaming at the time?
The Division. Actually, the Division 2.
Oh, no, that.
It's a pretty fun game.
Shooter game?
Yep. It's a I don't want to call it a looter shooter because like there's not a time on it, but like it's a shooter. You do missions. It has a different area where like you can do PvP, but ultimately it's not PvP.
PC game?
Nope, it's on any.
Okay.
So it's actually probably pretty cheap on here. I bought it on PC a couple years ago, and it's older just for the game itself because I enjoy it.
Is it probably like most of the other games you bought in terms of you ran it for a hot minute and then now it's just sort of dormant? Doesn't get played?
Yeah, I don't play it much anymore. If Arc Raiders didn't have me in a chokehold, then I probably would dabble with something like that right now.
It seems like Arc Raiders has everybody in a chokehold right now, but I feel like so did Helldivers for a hot minute. And is it just a fad for now, or is it really that good?
I think it's really that good. But like any game, it's a fade.
No, like give me some trimmers. I'll show you a fade, dog. I'll give you a custom fade.
You hear the boy in the background, Dad.
I heard him. I thought he was just like
Dad.
It's your hype man, bro.
My hype man. Hey, hold on. Will you crack that door?
Yeah. I got you, boo boo.
What's up, dude? What do you want? Well, go grab some and then hop back up here.
Tell the people to like and subscribe.
Yeah, tell them to like and subscribe or something. I'm just kidding. Go grab your pretzels, dude. Yeah, so it's like every game though, right? Like apparently they have like a 10-year plan for this game, so it's going to be constantly going for 10 years. I just did the first expedition and like restarting everything, like other than getting more skill points and like there's a bonus for a shortened amount of time, like XP and stuff like that. I don't really see a point as little as I play it. Like if you play it all the time, if you're a professional streamer, like yeah, do that because it's not going to be an issue.
Right.
But for me, it's a little bit different where I'm not on it all the time.
Shout out to the 2-time.
2-time. You like the 2-time?
Dude, the doc is hilarious, dude.
Yeah. I actually saw some clips of his today that were pretty good. But yeah, no, I think it's a video game. It's gonna be around for a while. I think if each expedition like something doesn't change, it's just to add skill tree points.
If only there were a podcast out there that I could subscribe to that would give me some intel on this game.
Information?
Yeah.
You want information on video games?
Yeah. Does Kai have any insight on who we could watch?
I feel like he probably does. If he doesn't, then I for sure do.
Maybe he'll type that out for us.
Wait. Uncle Steve will right there.
I would love to. Do I get a little pinch? Because I got a little bag, I get a little pinch.
I bet you that's real loud. Cool.
He's like, will you just open the bag already?
Just open it, dude.
Hey, small bites, bro. You know why.
Yeah, so I don't really know where we were at, but we were saying that if you want gaming content, because you're not getting that here, dude.
No, but there is a channel.
Couple old people. I'm not that old. He's old.
No.
But yeah, if you want good quality game information, Unqualified Gamers podcast, right there.
Who's that again?
Unqualified Gamer podcast.
That's what I thought you said.
Yeah. They're good.
For sure.
They're good.
For sure.
I've
heard good things.
He even just put up that Division 2 is showing. Yeah, at $7.99 until January 8th. So, but like that's also a game like you could get it and I could get it and we could run together.
Yeah.
And it's not like PvE unless we want it to be. So it's a fun game. I like it. I would be willing to download it.
The only thing I'm looking for in a game right now, well, there's a lot I'm looking for in a game right now. Not getting chat banned would be pretty fantastic.
Nice.
That's kind of my MO right now.
I have a feeling Kai's going to type Discord in there, but go ahead.
All right. Well, yeah, but I like the proxy chat.
Yep.
I like dog shitting around with randos. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Especially with my name that I have within said game that I play.
Yeah.
It alludes to me being somebody I'm not, so it really invokes some interesting conversation in the comms. Sure. So the second I drop a hard F or something else within the game, I'm just like, it's immediate, dude. Like, somehow they can't find the cheaters and the hackers. But boy, if you drop a certain word in that game, you're done.
You know who can find them, though.
Dunzo.
Battlefield.
I've heard that.
It's like 2 million, dude.
That they've just
Yeah, it's
done?
probably more than that now. That stat is from a little bit ago. But yeah, like 2 million that just get banned.
do you think it's a matter of they care more, or do you think it's just a matter of they have better, I don't want to say just algorithms, for lack of a better way of saying it?
It's a different
the
software,
in which
different
they use
program.
to catch it.
Yeah, different program.
So basically, they're better, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I think so. You can ask Kaiser Kai 90. He'll know. But
You would know.
actually, I think he even did a whole stint on that. Yeah, and Arc Raiders, we haven't had a chat ban in yet.
So
Stuff I've said.
that was said to me recently. By the way,
Yeah.
I told you I played with Steven last night.
Yeah.
Okay, and he was talking about because I have access, I can get on his PlayStation stuff and try it out or whatever. He was saying how he befriended somebody on there, and they were boys doing, they were running stuff together and this, that, and the other thing, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, homeboy literally shot him in the back
Yeah, dude.
and took all his shit.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So, anyways, he dropped some hard non Call of Duty words, if you will. Okay, words that cannot be said at homeboy, and he's like, dude, I'm not chat man. So he's like, I don't think they're policing that.
No.
So I'm a firm believer that, like when Elon bought out Twitter.
Yep.
Okay, and he took all the,
And it became a whole porn site. Yeah,
he
for
took
sure.
all the PC Nazis, dude, and he was like, "You're gone, dude. You're not policing anything anymore." I think that Activision hired all of them from Twitter, and that's why COD's so bad.
Yeah, I don't know why COD's bad, dude. I don't know why. It is.
It breaks my heart.
Kai put in there the software detection for Battlefield is 2.4 million hackers that have been detected and fucking banned.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, dude. Like,
yeah,
and they're not going to slow down. That's what's going to keep the game running, right?
What's funny about what Kai just posted though is he's saying 2.4 million.
Yeah.
Right, for Battlefield. Activision or Call of Duty, what have you, was bragging on social media about 800,000 that they got rid of.
Yeah, dude.
2.4 million compared to 800K, dude, is drastic. That's huge.
That's a big number, and like that's since launch, and I think that like they're not going to slow down on that because that's a big thing, right? I've been seeing more videos of like hackers in Arc Raiders. It's not like anything crazy. Or just people that have like found these, I don't want to call them like hacks, but just these areas you can get into that like developers didn't think about.
Little exploits.
Yeah, that like kind of fuck you over in the end, right? It is what it is. That's part of video games. But if people are doing that, I'd rather have that than cheating, right? So, Arc Raiders, dude, got me in a chokehold.
Let me say this.
Okay.
I understand the chokehold. Not to be on a video game kick or nothing like that. But what I will say though is I think video games are bad for me. Really, really bad for me. So
like your mental health?
Well, no, I mean, because I like yelling and cussing at people I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to be that old man on the porch when I'm 60, sitting in my underwear, throwing stuff at people.
Hey, bring back 2005, baby.
Yeah, you're right. So basically where I'm going with this is, today's been the first day in I don't know how long where I made an effort.
Okay.
An effort in such a way to where I had to say it out loud to myself. Hey, fat ass, get up.
Ooh.
And I turned my PlayStation off.
Nice.
Went out to the garage, jumped some rope, did your standard, I don't say burpee-esque, but just push ups, some dips, whatever. Did something because, dude, the last week that I've been on vacation, I'm talking like straight up draws, a robe, headset, and a controller, dude. Just letting it eat, dude, all day. So I think gaming really bad for me because I don't know how to say no.
Yeah, so I'm going to get back into that here in a second. I just want to follow up with Kai. Arc Raiders, if you die from a cheater and they get caught, you get all your stuff back. So that's cool. So like if I kill you and I'm a cheater and take your stuff, you get your stuff back. So that's pretty cool. And then that Unqualified Gamers podcast that we were talking about, they're gonna cover a 90s game section. So just tune into that.
90s games?
90s games. Yeah, and how they
That's
were
awesome.
better. But
we're talking my genre of games now.
yeah, ours.
I mean,
like
really?
I grew up with it though. It's like Lincoln's growing up right now with the PS5. Like that's how I grew up.
I get that.
I mean, I grew up with 64, Sega. I know you, dude. You had cops and robbers with sticks and shit like before games came out. I get it. We're not jumping down this trail again.
All I'm saying is, I told you I played with Steven last night. I made a comment in game. Okay. I told him that not only is it getting late, but that I was getting Nintendo thumb. So I was going to have to call it soon. And he's like, Nintendo thumb, what is that? And I'm like, dude, it's like you've been pushing on buttons so long, your fingers are physically sore. Like it hurts just to push the buttons anymore. And he ain't never heard of Nintendo. So I don't know. I guess it's just that older, dare I say, millennial generation that remembers Nintendo thumb.
Yeah, there's definitely a different aspect to the 90s growing up and like button smashing compared to what there is now. Most of it's transitioning to PC, which I'm good with.
Did you have in your growing ups? Because I remember all of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what you remember, but I mean, did you have a Walkman? Did you have a Discman? Did you have a beeper? Did you have any of that?
I didn't have a beeper. I had a Walkman. But that's like the oldest thing I had.
And I bring this up because of the 90s comment from Kai.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, dude, the 90s were pretty dope,
dude,
as far as I'm concerned.
I was on the I just had this conversation with somebody recently. I don't remember who, but dude, I had the Walkman and it was big on the head, dude.
Thing,
big
dude.
on the head, but it had the clip. It was yellow and black like
Yep.
Bumblebee. Not that I knew who Bumblebee was then.
Respect.
But then it had the dumbass headphones that went over the top, right? But I found out a way like you could, because I had just like a little locking tab on one side, I could push it in and pop one side off. So when I was on the school bus, like I could listen to one side, my buddy could listen to the other side. So that's what I started with. Didn't have a big collection. Like I got something and like ran with that. And then we went to CDs. I had one of them.
What are those?
Yeah, what are those? same thing with floppy disk. Yeah.
What a huge
You know what's
industry
crazy?
that's gone.
You know what's crazy is my truck's a 2019, but it has a CD player. Yeah, dude. Yeah. So
Steven's Forester, that 2005.
Yeah.
It doesn't have it anymore because I swapped it out.
Sure.
Because I want a Bluetooth and all that shit. 6-disc changer, bro.
Oh, in the trunk?
No. In the fucking dashboard, dude.
Really?
Yeah. Now there were some like I know Mitsubishi Eclipses had the 6-disc in the back. Talk about a nightmare, dude. You got to get out of your whip, go all the way around to the back, dude. Swap all your discs, come back around. Yeah. No, the Forester had it on point, dude. I mean, it was a nightmare. It's like
one at a time.
Wait for it to go next.
Yeah.
Go all the way around.
Well, the nice thing about those boxes is it was like a box of 6 in the trunk where you could take them out and put 6 new ones in and put in there. So like time wise, I think that would probably be quicker than like waiting for it to rotate, but you didn't have to stop in your travels to do it.
Yeah, you didn't have to stop. It's 30 degrees outside, actively snowing. Like,
yeah, for sure.
The 90s were dope, dude. I'm feeling that.
90 games like I was talking about. The
anti-skip. There is no anti-skip.
No. Well, that's for the CDs,
right,
dude. Yeah, I had one that didn't have anti-skip, and it was skipping all the time. And then
on these roads, are you kidding me? Absolutely, dude.
And then I had an anti-skip, and it didn't help. That shit was still skipping.
It made you buy it though, didn't it?
Yeah, it sure did.
100%.
You obviously remember Cody. Kotex, shout out to that man.
Dude, shout out to his arm, bro.
Dude,
his entire arm. Jesus.
Yeah, we'll get into that story.
Hey, with that story though, there's a piggyback story of somebody on a toilet naked.
Oh yeah, we got.
And I think he knows.
Yeah, he knows.
Oh, he knows.
He knows for sure.
It's unforgettable.
Yeah, so I was talking about Cody.
You were.
Yeah, yeah.
Kotex.
Yeah, Kotex. I don't know
Send it.
why, but I'll tell the story anyways.
Tell the story.
I don't remember why, because we were talking about Cody, yeah, and CDs and all that. So we used to burn CDs growing up, right? Like, that's how you got your music. You go to like LimeWire or whatever, download songs, burn it.
Don't let Lars hear you say that.
I mean, I'm not saying I did. I'm just saying we, as in the 90s generation, you know, not me personally, 90s. Ground beef shoulder for Cody.
Dude, it was so bad.
No, but anyways, known this dude since third grade, best friend, hands down. But growing up, this dude was stingy with music. Like, I'd find a cool song that I thought was cool, and I would like tell him, and he'd add it to his playlist. If I tried to get any music from this guy, he was so stingy with it because he wanted to be the kid at school with the music. What I mean? Maybe for the dudes. Maybe I don't know. Whatever. I don't care. He just didn't give me the music. I was so upset, dude. I was so mad.
Let's face it, though. What were you listening to in the 90s? Let's be honest.
Like CD wise?
You were listening to Blink 182.
Honestly, I wasn't a big Blink 182 guy.
Nor was I.
You know, around that time, I believe it's around that time. I could be, my time frames could be off. I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is. Chingy.
Oh, you're going with the isn't that almost early 2000s hip hop though?
Yeah, it might be. I'm just trying to think about like standing at the bus stop.
The 90s.
I mean, the 90s, what I remember from the 90s is all the country and then the rock that my dad played.
When did I have you puking spaghetti sauce? That was early 2000s, yeah?
It was when you and Nikki were in that apartment complex and you're playing Gran Turismo and it had the 24-hour
because I can't remember.
Yeah.
Although the 24-hour Spec B Gran Turismo stuff was pretty fun.
24-hour races, dude. You had to like put it on autopilot, turn off your TV, and go to work for the day.
100%.
That was why. What's the purpose?
Well, because with that Spec B, I believe is what it was called. You could, before you went to bed, you could give it the option, and this could screw you. You could give it the option of basically, and I don't remember the verbiage 100% in terms of what your options were to tell what your driver what to do. You could tell them to sort of be passive, in terms of just be chill, just run your course, race your race, or you could tell it to overtake and try to get that dub. And dude, the Spec B driver, you tell him to overtake, dude, he's in the dirt more often than he's on the road. So you never want to go to bed and tell your Spec B driver to overtake people. But no, it was pretty fire, dude.
It was all right. But 100%. Yeah, it was that era.
Yeah, so you're listening to Chingy. We get it. Did you do the one leg hold up to the knee thing?
Nah.
No, you were never on that kick?
No. I mean, when I rode my bike.
When you were rolling dirty on the bike?
On the bike.
What were you pedaling? And I don't mean like pedaling. I mean like what were you pedaling, dog? I
don't know what that means.
What were you dishing out to the homies?
This is that 80s talk coming in.
It is.
Wasn't around. Wasn't around for that. I do have a question for you that's kind of on era of stuff.
Okay.
It's not 80s, it's not 90s, it's today.
Okay. But it's specific to this era.
It's specific to this era, but like it's transformation of things that have happened over time. And I will start with this question. You know where I'm going to lead to after this, but I have to ask.
You assume I'm going to know.
No, you're going to know for sure. If you don't know, then I'm going to need somebody to fill in.
And or top me off, apparently.
More way than one. I need clarity here.
All right.
Cool.
Do you see the focal plane here? I've got you. Let it rip.
We're talking about Jake Paul.
Oh, this is great because I actually thought about this today.
But hold on. Before we talk about the fight that just happened, right? I need to ask first, did you see the fight with him and Mike Tyson?
So I do have a Netflix. And
it doesn't answer my question.
I went to watch it.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize what time it started. Apparently it was fucking late because I was watching a bunch of other fucking people fight. And I'm old as shit, so I went to bed. So watching the fight, no. Watching the next day highlights of the fight, yes. 100%.
Okay. This is my belief, and you can agree or disagree, and if you disagree, I'd like to hear why. But I think that the fight with Mike Tyson was very much staged in the way that it was meant to happen, the way it happened. I think that one, there was a clause that Jake Paul couldn't get knocked out.
Mhm.
That's why so many punches were pulled by Tyson. But ultimately, like, people bet, including myself, on Tyson to win because doesn't matter how old he was. Like, one punch landed, that dude's out, right? And like all that bet, all that money, like, Jake did it to make money. Now he's a money man. I got it. But like, kind of ruining the sport too, right?
I have a lot of opinion on all of this. So before I answer, feel free to continue letting your viewpoints out if you want.
Go ahead.
Not, I'm ready to go.
Go ahead.
Okay,
Let her rip.
So
Tater chip.
I'm gonna let it eat a little bit. I'm gonna let it eat. So back when, and when I say back when, I mean like even pre, him and Nate Diaz.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which
Met him. Anyways, carry on.
did you really?
Yeah.
Where?
We'll talk about it later.
Dude,
carry
please,
on.
hold on. Kai, don't let us forget, please. Because that's fucking cool.
Carry on.
Very cool. Off rip, I thought the dude was a clown.
Yeah.
Okay. But the more time that's gone on, the older I get, the more I understand and can respect what he's doing. And the reason I say this is what the guy probably make on this fight, dude.
This last one?
Yeah, like 50 million or something ridiculous.
Something crazy. And that's the thing, right? Like I said, he's a money man.
Mhm.
He's playing. I'm all for it.
Yeah. So
But
again,
ruining the sport. Carry on.
So in the past, I'm like, dude, who's this clown? What an asshat. This, that, and the other thing.
Yeah.
But then I got to thinking about it, and it's like, dude, why are my jaws shut for 50 million? Are you fucking kidding me?
I think he made more like 90.
I think you're probably right. But
Yeah.
But basically where I'm going with this is, yes, I do believe that nobody in the right mind will fight a 58-year-old Mike Tyson. Okay, just thinking about it makes me want to shiz a little in my pants. Okay. Now, do I believe that there were excessive rules in place that hindered Mike's ability to do what he needed to do? Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
Do I think that his most recent fight was like that as well? Dude, there's videos out there right now about like when Jake does his little tongue thing or whatever. You know what I mean?
I literally just put that up there.
Yeah. So yeah, are there rules out there? Come on, dude. Of course there is. Again, do I like that guy? Well, fuck, I don't know the guy. Can I respect the fact that he's stacking paper? Absolutely. Can I say this? Does he got bigger stones than me for getting into the ring with some of these people? Yep.
Listen, bro.
100%. Now, would I do it for 90 million?
90 mil?
You can jack my jaw for 90 million. So again, hence I can respect it because I would respect you for doing it too. Because your family's taken care of forever. Your family's taken care of forever.
Well, also depending on how you spend
Unless
your
they're
money and
dirt
shit,
bags
right?
and they want to just like get into the meth business or something.
Well,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
Although there's money in meth too. We can talk about that later.
Yeah, dude, we can go down that path. But that's my thing is like the money aspect of it, I respect. I'm
100%.
on board with that, right? But he didn't need to go down this path to make money. Dude was already making money.
That's true, but you have to understand though too when you're exposed to the level of just social media and media in general and the money that he is, it's look at Diddy, dude. You got everything in the world and you get bored with it, so you start doing dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Most rich people end up in trouble because they've had everything. Now what? Now I got to start doing illegal shit because everything else is mundane. You know what I'm saying? So
use words we understand.
Mundane?
Yeah. What's that?
I can't even spell it, let alone explain it to you.
Okay, cool.
It's like a mimosa. It's got green shit in it.
You just know it goes
That's a
into
shout
the
out
sentence.
to episode 1.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to say though is, I think that's why he does what he does. I don't know if it's for clout or for what it is.
I mean, it's got to be part of that, right?
I mean, it could be. You knew what clot was, though. Good for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I didn't know if you thought it was like a blood clot, like your bumble clot or something like that.
I've learned things since last time we talked.
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Here's a.
Is this like a knowledge question or is this on the topic that we're talking about?
No, this is a would you rather, or would you, or
Okay.
what have you?
90 million? Yeah, probably. Anyways, carry on.
Okay, 90 million.
All right.
You'd get in the ring with just about anybody.
I would get in the ring with anybody.
Fair. Okay.
90 million? Yeah, sign me up.
No money on the table.
Okay.
Would you get in the ring with either one of those boys?
No money?
No money.
No, why would I do that?
Oh.
It's not going to get me clout.
No?
It's going to get him clout of like, look at he just knocked out this
beat-
loser. Why did he go in there?
Beat up this fucking nobody.
Yeah. Well,
All right, well, so let me say this with all due respect. Okay. You heard me say off rip that back in the day, I didn't like anything that Jake Paul was about.
Sure.
And I'll be honest with you, I don't necessarily like the way he acts. You know,
Sure.
I don't like that.
Well, it's a persona, right? Like,
No, yeah. Oh, for sure.
right? Like that's
For
what's making him
sure,
money.
dude.
So why wouldn't he act that way?
And again, it goes back to me getting it. However, with that being said, I don't like that kind of persona.
Yeah, it ain't me.
I don't like it at all.
Yeah.
Okay. As a beaten down, half broken 45-year-old, I ain't finna step in the ring with his ass. I do it for 90 million.
Sure.
I mean, I sure as shit wouldn't want to do it out in the fucking street with him either. I mean, he's a young guy. He's a big boy.
Yeah.
You know, he obviously has good cardio. You know what I'm saying? I mean, dude, I sweat when I shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I just muted myself or not. I'll let you move the mic.
You're good now.
I'm not going to get in the ring with that because I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose that fight and or shit my pants.
Yeah. I mean, have you seen Ocean's 13?
Dude.
It doesn't matter. I haven't.
I've seen a bunch of the Ocean movies. What is the premise of the 13?
I don't know. Kai just said very Ocean's 13 of you. Rich do illegal shit. So
Rich
I don't
do
know.
illegal
I've
shit? I
never
like
seen
it,
it.
though.
I've
Dude,
never seen it.
Oceans are good. Oceans are good.
But yeah, and that's the thing. Like that's his thing. He's making money. Like at the end of the day, don't get it twisted. If Jake Paul acts the way he acts, and that's his personality, and that's who he is, like I don't hate the guy. It's not my vibe. It's not the way that I am.
Mm-hmm.
But I respect him getting money. I just don't care for it ruining the sport. And like, I'm not a big boxer guy.
If you were making that money though, and you knew that that persona is what was getting that money, would you be doing the exact same thing? And not feeling fucking bad about it.
Yeah.
Minus the whole pain in your face.
Yes. So yes, I would. Right. But then it also boils down to like moral compass, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, once again, I don't know Jake Paul off of TV. But like, what's the moral compass? Because mine wouldn't change,
So
right?
you ain't been knowing him since he was knee high to a duck, is what you're saying.
Knee high to a duck.
And it's not Charles.
And it's not Charles. My man Charles. Great reference.
Dude, great movie.
No, so behind the camera, how is Jake Paul? Does he take care of his family? Does he have a good moral compass? Is he a nice dude? Like, if he's that way, then like, yeah, I'm about it, right? Mm-hmm. And we'll never know because social media and all this publicity of how he is now. That's what he has to do to make money. Cool.
So did you watch the entire fight, or did you highlights like I did?
No, I watched the Mike Tyson fight. I did not watch the new one.
So this most recent one,
mm-hmm.
correct me if I'm wrong, it was 6 rounds that it went, right?
5 or 6, I can't remember.
Okay.
Kai knows. He'll put it up 6. There. So I think it was 6. You're
regardless,
right.
5 or 6.
Yeah.
That's semantics. I really don't care.
Yeah.
My question is, do you think, because I'm of the belief that it could have been over round 1.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
I think it would have been over round 1. I think dude was sticking to the rules that were behind closed doors for a hot minute and then reached a point where it was like, fuck this. I'm just going to...
Yeah, 6-round knockout. And
I'm just going to do this even though I'm getting the tongue wave and I'm not supposed to do this. I'm going to go ahead and land
so
one.
They can see that?
Yeah. I'm gonna do this and just send it.
No, I definitely think it could have been over first round. Like you said earlier, Jake has good stamina. I don't know if he has comparable stamina.
I mean, I don't think he can run 10 miles like you can. I don't know, but he's got more than I do.
10 miles, but either way, I think that he went off script of what it was supposed to be. but I think there was a message to be sent. But maybe, once again, like, this is all like big time stuff. Maybe that was part of the script.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. At the end of the day, like, I'm just happy Jake finally boxed a boxer, not a UFC fighter or something like that, right?
And I agree with that. And honestly, dude, I would like to see, going back to Nate again, because, dude, Nate, you want to talk about cardio? Yo, homeboy can go forever, dude. And dude, the more fucked up forever, the more fucked up he gets, the better fighter he is.
Yeah.
Which is fucking wild, dude. Him and his brother both. I would like to see a rematch of the two of them. Okay. Paul and Diaz.
Yeah.
But full blown the way Diaz fights. Just go straight up in the cage and see what goes down.
Kai said the way Jake dropped to his knees consistently said it all. Which,
oh my god, dude, it was bad. It was borderline pornographic.
But like, once again, right? 90 million.
Oh,
you said it right now. Like, you'll get your shit wrong for 90 million.
I mentioned pornographic earlier. For $90 million,
yeah,
there's no limit, dude, to what your boy's down for.
Yeah, dude, 90 million.
Yeah.
We'll leave that there.
Tax free.
We'll leave that there.
90 million. Although they're paying taxes on that money, so theirs isn't tax free. I'm saying mine would have to be tax free.
Yeah, can I do quick math real quick? What
they paid in taxes on 90 million?
Yeah,
dude, it's got to be near half.
I mean, but still.
And that was probably what they probably did that in Nevada or somewhere. I think that's where they had most of those fights.
Yeah, they had to have. I don't really know. I don't pay that much attention to it.
Because I'm not stacking that paper.
No, I haven't stacked paper since 91.
Let's get down to brass tacks, though. I talked about how I wasn't a big fan back in the day, and how I didn't preface this, but it was alluded to that with me not liking him in the beginning, I kept wanting to see his ass get knocked the fuck out.
Jake?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
And knowing that his furniture just got completely fucking rearranged.
Staged, not staged, 90 million, not 90 million. Whether he's a good person behind closed doors, I don't care, dude. I needed to see that. I needed that. I saw a video of like he opened up his mouth and like his entire jaw was realigned. Like, dude, I needed that. And because like whatever the script is, I don't really care. At the end of the day, like he finally fought a boxer and got his shit wrong. Like,
but again, I know there was big money on the table and that's why it was done. I got to give the guy credit for doing it. You know what I'm saying? And again, dude beat my ass. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no shame in my game.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying he's a fucking pussy or a bitch, but at the same rate, he's not a professional fighter. You know what I'm saying? And obviously that shows. I mean, he can be a professional fighter in some extent, perhaps, but he's not heavyweight champion of the world material.
Sure.
By any means.
$33.3 million in taxes, not including state taxes. Yeah.
Fucking ouch.
But dude, that's chump change to them.
But like I said,
that's chump change.
Call it half. So even if he walks away with 45.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I'm saying? 45 milli?
I'm good with 40.
For 6 rounds and a fucked up face?
Yeah, dude. I'm good with it. And that's
dude, I would damn near transition for $45 million. Are you kidding me?
Here's my thing. I don't want to. Anybody want to fill in for this guy?
That's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah. So I don't know Jake outside of a boxing match.
If he's a good man.
Not even if he's a good man, if he's a good fighter, right? Because
as far as that's concerned.
Right, because like he only does boxing. Like that's his sport that he's chose. Cool.
Right.
Good with that. But he's only ever fought until recently, like UFC fighters. You know what I mean? Like
Anderson Silva, Nate Diaz.
But put him in a octagon with UFC fighters and do a UFC fight. You know what I mean? Well,
that's what I'm saying. I would love to see him and Nate do it over again. But let Nate actually be Nate.
Yeah.
I mean, you think he's fucking giving people the finger now? Oh, dude. He would have homeboy choked out so fast.
Yeah.
So fast.
Nate Diaz. Do you know Uriah Faber?
I do.
Yeah, met both of them. There was 2 more. I don't remember them, but those are the 2 I remember.
And how did this play out? How did you make
I don't
that
know. I don't know how I got lucky enough. But we were in the last week of Marine Corps boot camp.
Uriah and Connor do not like each other, from what I remember.
Connor wasn't there.
No. What I'm saying is based on like, you remember how they did the UFC, like, and they're in the house thing and all that other stuff.
Yeah,
and this camp versus that camp.
Yeah.
There's bad blood there, if I remember.
I don't know.
But
anyways, no, I met them there. Like 4 or 5 of us got to meet them. They were there to like run through some of the courses we had to do through boot camp.
Really? Were they recording like something too for like the UFC or something?
Yeah, it's out there recorded. I'd have to look it up. It was 2011 sometime, January, well, not January, March of 2011 sometime. But yeah, like 4 of them came. Those are the only 2 I remember. And yeah, got to meet them.
How'd they do in the course?
We didn't get to see that part. We just got to like meet them. They talked to us about our experiences, whatever, that kind of stuff. And then we were back at it. So we didn't actually get to see them do the course, but there's a video out there. I'm pretty sure I watched it one time of them doing the course. I just don't remember.
So needless to say, because we were on base, Nate wasn't smoking a big fat doobie.
No, he wasn't. at least not on base. Like prior to, maybe.
Definitely.
But
almost 100% sure.
Yeah. Anyways, yep, met those 2. It was sweet.
That's sweet.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It's a memorable moment for sure.
Fuck, how many years ago was that now?
Well, 2011, so
14? Almost 15 years ago? That's math.
All right. Appreciate you coming out. Kai's headed to Texas Roadhouse. Eat a roll for me because I'm not going to. And yeah, fact checks will just come in the comments, I guess.
Hey, I don't know if you know this or not, but the country fried steak, where it's at, extra gravy.
It's hard to find a good country fried steak.
Dude, Texas Roadhouse. Kai's going right now.
I hear you. I do. Loud and clear. Loud and clear. But with that being said, country fried steak, the rolls are so good with cinnamon butter on there, dude. Stop it.
Yeah, but dude, you don't even eat your food by the time you're done with the box.
I know, but it's so good. Anyways, you talked about how you went out and did some jump rope.
I did.
Got your little groove on today.
It is the most therapeutic thing that I do when I do it.
Kai gets that 18-ounce ribeye. Not a bad choice. It's a lot of meat though.
He can take it.
He can
take all that meat.
He can handle it. Yeah, for sure.
My boy, he's got that.
No, I'm happy you did that. I know I talked to you slightly about this a little bit ago, but I'm doing our own 75 hard, if you will. I'm not doing 75 hard, but I'm doing my own like limitations for the month of January.
And when you say we, you mean you and the missus?
Yeah, and it's not going to be 75 days. I mean, maybe it goes 75 days. We're just starting with the month of January. She's already on her kick, which is cool. My son's calling my name again. What's up, dude? Yeah. Almost, dude.
Almost.
All right, give me a couple minutes, okay? All right, love you. Perfect. Yeah, so we're going to do like no alcohol, which I'm going to say probably limited alcohol. Literally only because of this. You know, because want to have a drink with you and drink with whoever might join or see or watch or indulge. But it's going to be an hour of movement a day, and regular day-to-day operation doesn't count. So
what is your typical, you said an hour. What is your usual workout cycle anyways? Are you tipping an hour? Because I'm tipping like 30 to 45 minutes.
It depends. Sometimes it hits an hour. Sometimes it hit 45 minutes. It depends on how busy work is, kids, all that kind of stuff. So I'd say on average, probably 45 minutes. So the way I look at it though is like maybe on my lunch break, I can only get 30 minutes. And then I get home like, hey, that's 30 minutes. I got to go step it out on the treadmill. Like whatever. I just have to complete an hour. And these limitations are just to, I guess, kind of get back into it for the month of January.
Mhm.
Like we've talked about it for a long time. I don't eat super unhealthy. I don't like miss workouts a bunch and that kind of stuff, but like I could be better.
But do you find that you're probably eating in the surplus though, nonetheless?
For sure a surplus. And like if I eat in a surplus, I don't want to save calories, but of food, I'd rather be healthier. Like
Yeah.
last night we had it was turkey. So it was like smashed turkey tacos with Caesar salad on it. It was like a Caesar salad
Okay.
turkey taco. Pretty good. Recommend 10 out of 10 to my best friend. But yeah, so stuff like that. Just little changes. For me, it's read 10 pages in a book a day. Which is, if you don't know, that's a lot. I'm dumb.
Now, are we talking pop-up books or
It has to have
picture
words.
books?
It has to have words.
Okay. Well, pop-up books I think have words too.
Some don't. But has to have words. I didn't put a limitation on the type
Okay.
of book.
Okay. Well, I mean,
10
it's
pages.
good nonetheless what you're doing.
I'm probably not choosing like the Bible because that's a
I
long
think
page.
maybe you should.
That's a long page.
Maybe you should.
Yeah, we'll start somewhere smaller.
Okay.
Work my way to the bigger book.
Fair.
Yeah, but just stuff like that. There, yeah, no fast food. Dining out only once a week. So
Are you a big diner outer as of right now?
I don't want to say big, but enough.
And when you do, is it like, are we talking like fast food bullshit, or are you talking like a sit down?
No, I'm talking about like Cancun or places like that. You don't like Cancun?
Dude. I mean,
I love Cancun, dude.
it's not that good, bro.
They also have skinny margaritas. What do you get? What did you get that like turned you away from it?
I don't know. I just I feel like when it comes to eating authentic food,
Yeah.
I feel like if you're gonna go to like Los Tres Amigos,
Sure.
for instance, is pretty fire. Taco Bell, just playing.
Dude, I love me some Taco Bell.
You're a chalupa guy, ain't you?
No.
Yeah. What's this shit with the crunch? You know what I'm talking about?
Well, chalupa,
Is the crunch? No.
the crunchy shell.
Yeah, see, I don't go to Taco Bell.
Dude, my buddy Tony, we won't throw his last name out there. He's Hispanic,
Montana?
and he also agrees Taco Bell in the area is the most authentic Mexican food you can get.
But isn't that fucking sad?
Not really, because Taco Bell's so fucking
No,
good, dude.
no. I'm saying
love
that a
Taco Bell.
large chain like that is more authentic than going to Cancun.
Sure, I get what you're saying.
Where
Like,
literally, when you go into Cancun, they can barely ask you what you want off the menu. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's as authentic as it gets.
yeah. I personally like the food at Cancun.
I like the chips because the chips are
The
authentic.
salsa is good.
And the
as shit.
salsa's banging.
Yeah.
Like, if I go there just to drink alcohol and eat chips and salsa, I'm having a good time.
What about the fajitas? Have you had the fajitas there?
I don't no, I can't attest to the fajitas.
Yeah, so
I
that's
don't know.
typically what I get, or a burrito.
I think I get some sort of like chimichanga thing or something. When
See, I haven't got any of those.
I can't even spell chimichanga. I'm probably not even saying it right. It's probably El Chimichanga.
No, there's like a little squiggle line above it or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
For sure.
But either way, I like Cancun. Their fajitas.
But this is
Their
probably going to
burritos.
go against your.
Well, that'll be the one time out. So like the fajitas, I would classify as like relatively healthy, right?
Mhm.
Because it's steak, vegetables. There's guac there.
But I also know
tortilla.
your viewpoint on nutrition in terms of calories in, calories out. In terms of like, it doesn't. You can eat nothing but fucking Cheetos all day.
Sure.
But as long as you're in a deficit, given you're lacking in nutrition somewhere, but you're at least in a deficit.
Yeah.
So I mean, you could eat nothing but prime rib all day, but if you're eating in a surplus, you're going to gain weight.
Yeah.
Even if it's nothing but prime rib.
Yeah, like it depends what your goals are, right?
Right.
And that's the way I do spell it out for people so they understand, right? Like you burn X amount of calories throughout the day just sitting there. Like if you sat there, didn't move, didn't talk, didn't do anything, like you burned X amount of calories.
Right. And you would need to eat at whatever maintenance to be able to sit here to burn X number of
Yeah,
calories.
so you eat under that, whether it's all Doritos, only eat Doritos,
just
but
sit
eat
here all day.
and sit there, like you're gonna lose weight.
Yep.
Right, because you're not intaking enough.
But you'll lose some muscle mass too because you're not working out.
Yeah, like obviously, like working out plays a part. Like getting the proteins, fats, and the carbs. Like
what
all
is
that.
it, like a gram per pound of desired body weight or some such nonsense.
Yeah,
Something
it
like that.
depends who you talk to.
Right, exactly, dude. The science is all over the map.
But at the end of the day, what you need to do is like eat or take in less calories than you burn throughout the day. Figure out what you burn. If you need help, hit me up. Send a comment. I'll get you. And then just like focus on proteins, fats, and carbs, and you'll be good. You know.
So there's going to be a side project. Perhaps.
Okay.
We're gonna go fatty to batty.
Oh, you doing this, or are you just making it for the people?
I'm doing this for me and the people.
All right. So you got to do it then.
I got to fall under your tutelage.
All right. Tutelage.
Because your boy. So there was once upon a time when I was in good shape.
Really good shape.
The irony is throughout my teens and my 20s.
Yep.
I mean, I was okay. I was your average teens and 20s guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wasn't writing, anything major in like, Muscle Fitness magazine or no shit like that. But at the same rate, I was fine.
Sure.
But it wasn't until I let myself go after being a married guy with a kid and a full-time job and bills and a mortgage, which, whatever. Do you remember what was that challenge with the ice bucket bullshit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the ice bucket challenge.
And it was for, what was the illness?
I don't remember.
It's killing me.
Somebody's gonna remember.
Yeah.
Something LS.
But
something.
Something like that. But I did that challenge and I watched the video of it and I was like, damn, I got bitch tits, bro.
Damn.
Right? And because I basically just did a wet t-shirt contest. and your boys' goods were on full display.
They were draping, huh?
So I was like, I'm done with this, dude.
Yeah.
I'm done with this. And I literally got a yellow legal pad, dude, and started writing down how I was going to eat, how I was going to do my workout days, my cardio days, and every day I was going to do something. Because I don't care if you're just sitting here wiggling your leg. If you're just sitting here stationary versus sitting here wiggling your leg, I'm now burning more calories.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm now
more
burning
energy.
More fat, right? As long as
that's not your primary source of energy, but go ahead.
No, but I'm just saying, like,
I get what you're saying.
In theory, I could be, right? Well, I mean, if I'm like strength training and eating a lot of protein, this, that, and the other thing, whatever.
Yeah.
So I made it my goal to get better. And dude, I went from wearing a 34 waist to a 30 in 8 months.
That's good.
Big, dude.
That's good.
I went from not being able to do a pull-up to doing muscle ups. Given I never did the weight training like what you do, it was strictly all the calisthenics stuff, because at that point, dude, on YouTube, calisthenics was the movement. Like that was everybody was, and it still is. And it's still great though, because you're talking relative strength. You know what I mean? Like when I'm at my prime, when I was at my prime versus like when you're at your prime, you're definitely still going to lift more than I can.
For sure.
But I could probably have done more pull-ups than you could have.
For sure.
Because I would have been able to lift my own body weight, my strength relative to my size.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Does that translate to, on the street? Maybe not. I don't know.
It depends what you do, right?
But I looked great and I felt great.
Yeah.
Regardless of the looking great, the fact that I felt great was fantastic, dude. I felt 10 years younger. And now let me backpedal a little bit. So the best shape I've ever been in was literally in my mid-30s.
Sure.
It wasn't in my late teens, wasn't in my early 20s, and not anywhere in my 20s. That was the worst shape I was ever in my 20s. Are you kidding me? All I did was drink, dude. I saw one meme after the bitch tits.
Booby man.
Boobies. I saw one meme, and dude, we might even be talking like some MySpace shit, like way back in the day. And it basically showed it said, your bar, my bar. And when it said your bar, it showed some guy that was at the bar and he was puking in a toilet or in a urinal or something. And then it said my bar, and it showed some guy fucking yoked, fucking doing pull-ups and shit. And it made sense. It clicked. Just a simple meme clicked to me.
Yeah.
You know, I can live this life that I'm living now, which is me drinking all the time, eating like shit, eating fucking curly fries and dipping everything. Fucking dipping peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in ranch, you name it, dude. Like if I can dip
nasty,
it in ranch,
dude. That's nasty.
No, I didn't do it. I'm just emphasizing the fact.
He did it. That's why he said
I totally did it. But no, dude. It became so crystal clear. Just a meme. Memes are horrible, but just that meme changed my life, dude.
Yeah.
In 8 months of eating clean and literally getting off my fat ass, changed my life. And I know I can do it again. I know I can. But telling yourself to get out of the chair, so hard.
Yeah. And there's false premise behind like 2 weeks creates a habit, because it's a little bit more than that.
It's definitely more than that.
But at the end of the day, it's just that positive like reinforcement, or that law of attraction, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Like, just drawing yourself to it. So every day, like, it doesn't matter where you're at, dude. There's times like I don't want to work out, but like just draw myself to it and tell myself like I have to work out. And I could go in there and have like the shittiest workout of the entire year or the entire week. Mm-hmm. But like knowing that I went into the gym and did something, it's better than nothing.
Because you have the mental from it, or...
Yeah, just because like I know in there, like regardless, I went and moved something that I wasn't relatively going to move. If I didn't go to the gym, I wouldn't have done the deadlifts, the snatches, the bench press, whatever the case is, which one is exerting the energy. And whether you are hitting hypertrophy or not, like you're still engaging muscles in a higher capacity than what you would have, right? So like whatever, drawing yourself to do the thing, you know, maybe you only go spend 15 minutes at jump roping, right? But like the next day it's like, well, I did 15 minutes yesterday and I didn't want to. Today I feel good. Let's go do 30. You know.
Let me ask you a question, because this helped me. Okay. And I don't know if this translates to other people or if you do anything of the sort. So when I did what I was doing, and what I'm starting to do again, and all disclosure, I'm on day 1. Don't judge me. Okay. But you got to start somewhere.
Day 0, because we started drinking today. Anyways, carry on.
No, not with the alcohol. I just meant with like
with getting after
going outside of me and physical. That's probably not stopping. All right. Just calm down. I make it a point to make sure that I try to get as close to better than I was the day before type aspect, right? So I don't pay attention to a scale. I don't weigh myself. Okay. I'm not going to get a tape measure out. I'm not going to weigh my waist or any of that other stuff. Okay. My clothes will tell me down the road how I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? But what I do is when I'm in there, let's say, you know, on this particular day, right? Let's say I work out Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You know, I got my rest days in between. Let's say on Monday, I'm doing push-ups, dips, you know, things of that nature. Let's say I'm doing 3 sets of whatever for my push-ups. Let's say, you know, I'm starting over again. I'm out of shape. I'm heavy. Let's say I'm only doing 3 sets of 5 or something. The next time I go in there, if I'm seeing 5, 5, 5 on the sheet, I'm shooting for, you know, 6, 6, 7, or, you know, 5, 5.
See what you did there.
6. Trying to stay away from that nasty number. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that juju, bro. We've been over the ghosts and goblins and shit. Episode 1. Check it out, by the way. It was a good one.
Yeah.
Mic problems aside, it was a good one. Anyways, I find that if I don't write it down, I don't have that desire to push through where I think I'm feeling fatigued, even though I'm probably not fatigued.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like your mind's going to tell you not to keep going, but your body has more in the tank than you think it does. So when I go out there and I see that sheet and I did, you know, 7, 7, 7 last time, I'm sure as shit going to try for at least 8, 8, 7 or something. Try to get that one extra rep in somewhere in there. And then within the next couple of weeks, you're going to see where you were doing 5s and now you're at like, 11, 10, 10 or something. It's like, damn, dude, I am making progress. And when you can see it physically on paper, that fuck me, dude. I look fat. I feel like shit, but I'm actually stronger than I was. Maybe this is working. Even though I can't see it in the mirror, maybe this is working. And I'll tell you, sure as shit, dude, it wasn't until month 3. I remember it clear as day, dude. I hit month 3 and I looked at myself and I was like, wow, dude, even I can see it. Like I can physically tell that I am different. I feel different.
Yeah.
And then from month 3 all the way through 8, dude, I felt phenomenal.
Yeah, that's the thing too, right? Is like label it as what you want, but like that's part of that law of attraction, right? Like you're pulling yourself to do one more rep within the next day, whatever the case is. Like you probably could have pulled yourself to do that rep the day before, but now like you set a baseline, now you're pulling yourself or attracting yourself to do it. Like it sounds, I don't know, like that. What are those things that people believe in, like zodiac signs? It's like
my zodiac sign is Aquarius.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not. I'm a Taurus.
I don't.
For all the fellas out there wanting to get the digis.
I don't know what that means. I'm a Virgo, so I don't know what it means. But like, it sounds like that kind of belief system, right? But your mind's a powerful fucking thing, dude. And like, if you can like pull your own mind to do something, whatever it is for you, it's like you have a set number, and then the next time you're trying to beat that set number, and even if you don't, like I know like the next day like you're trying to beat it, right? Like there's always something you're pulling yourself to, and eventually now it's became an attraction of like, for you it's always beating that number, always looking better, and like you get to that point, eventually yourself is going to see it within the mirror or whatever the case is, and it takes time, but you at least feel it and you know it by the time that comes. You get what I'm saying?
If you could see the results in a week, everybody would be fucking doing it. 100%. But the problem is again, at least in my case, dude, it took almost month 3. Given I was stronger going all the way from month 1 to month 3, but to physically see it, it literally took a long time, dude.
You know what's crazy?
A long time.
What's crazy to me is that the aspect of like, what, dude? Seven. 7 minutes. But like you talk about the aspect of like fitness. Yeah, people aren't seeing that shit in a week.
No,
but
God, no.
But I guarantee, like when you were at your most fit, and then you stopped doing what you were doing, it feels like a week went by and you were back to square one, which is like the reverse side. Like it didn't take a week to get there, right? But like for me, I've been more fit. Like I feel like I'm in pretty decent shape. I feel like I can move a decent amount of weight. My cardio is relatively good, but like looking in the mirror, I'm like, these aren't adding up.
Yeah.
And it's because like I don't take care of myself the way I should. And like I feel like it was like last week I was looking like this week I'm looking like this.
So what I found years ago, and don't look at me now and say, oh, I'm taking advice from this guy. No, this guy's fucking up. Yester me, okay?
I like that. Yester me.
Yester me, okay? Food for thought. This is important.
Okay.
And I might want this on my tombstone, okay? Today is yesterday's tomorrow. Remember that.
Correct. Yeah.
Yes. Everybody's like, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow never comes, buddy.
That's fucking today. Today is yesterday's
shit
tomorrow.
Don't come.
So shit or get off the pot, dude. Okay.
Yep.
But what I learned the hard way was when Like the scale's not your friend. Okay.
Nah.
You don't need a tape measure. You don't need a fucking scale. You don't need any of that shit. All you need is, and I remember talking to the wife and telling her, I'm like, dude, this is so fucking easy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, literally, all I do is I'm eating a little less, and what I am eating is better. I'm paying attention to my macros a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Say that one more time.
My macros.
No, attention.
Attention.
All right, cool.
Attenzione.
Perfect.
El café para mí. That's the only thing I know in Spanish.
I don't know Spanish.
I wanted some
Uno.
coffee, is what I was saying. Dude, we could play some fucking Uno. But listen to me. I took in a little less, but what I did take in was healthy. But I made sure that I was physical. I had to get up. I had to do something. This goes back to earlier in the episode where I was talking about how I think video games are really bad for me, dude.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm sitting here like grinding. And I look back and it's like, holy shit, it's 1:30 in the afternoon. I've been on this motherfucker since 7 a.m.
Yeah, dude.
You know how many workouts I could have squoze? How many I could have squeezed? But squoze is like
Past tense.
yeah. Sort of like if it snowed, did it snow?
No, it didn't. But
think about it. So so what I'm saying though is it's like I really think that the only thing in anybody's way, you said it yourself, dude, perfectly, dude, about the mind being as powerful as it is.
Yeah.
We are our own worst enemies, dude. We will come up with a million reasons why to not get the fuck out there.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But the ironic thing is I told the wife this on the way to the store to get groceries today, dude, before I came over here. Like, I went out there, didn't necessarily want to. I mean, I wanted to, but I fought it. And then when I was out there, I was like, fuck, it's cold, dude. It's 30 fucking degrees in my garage, dude. But I'm out there fucking doing it, dude. I'm doing fucking incline push-ups, dude, on the ground on concrete with no gloves.
Nah.
And dude, by the time it was done, I didn't necessarily feel better physically yet, obviously, because I'm just now getting back into it. But mentally, I felt a little bit better.
Yeah, dude. One day, that one day of just like extra movement, it doesn't have to be all that, right? It could be a mile walk, like at your pace.
Get your 10,000 steps.
Whatever, dude. Yeah. You do that, and like when you're done, you're like, I'm happy I did that. You know?
You get that mental victory in there.
Yeah, and that in the mental aspect of it, and part of the thing I teach is mental side of stuff, and like people can look healthy, they can be healthy, they can run a mile in 4.5, 5 minutes, whatever. But if you ain't taking care of yourself mentally, like your body is gonna go with it, and I believe that as part of it to be true of, dude, walk your 10,000 steps, walk a mile, do something extra within the day. If you don't move or don't walk a block. And then the next day, walk a block and a half or something, right? And like, just see the mental focus change.
So I know I won't give up video games.
Dude, I ain't giving up video games.
I've been gaming since Atari. You know what I'm saying? Like pre-Nintendo shit.
You are an Atari.
Dude, I'm fucking retarded, dude, as hell. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, it's like, I'm this old and I still game, right?
Yeah, for
sure. And addicted to it as no different than I was in the 80s.
Yeah, same.
But I think that if I can just compartmentalize and say, you know what? I just ran an hour of games, or I ran 2 hours of games, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Dude, it literally takes me 10 minutes to walk around the block.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Or 10 minutes to go outside and pay attention to my dogs and go throw a ball. To let my dogs get some energy expended. It, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think having some accountability, life's not just, I'm going to sit back and eat friggin' Cheetos and play video games all day, dude.
Can be.
I mean, it can, but then you get this.
But that's the thing, right? Accountability. And yeah, hold on, dude. As far as like the accountability portion of it is like, I started thinking to myself how I spend 3, maybe 4 hours at nighttime playing the game, but then like the days I didn't do anything, I'm like 30 minutes, do a 30-minute WOD.
Yep.
like I would have been better, right?
Did you just say WOD?
WOD.
What is a WOD?
Workout of the day.
Oh,
Yeah,
see,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
a different WOD than I thought.
Yeah, dude, you can have those WODs. I'll take the WODs I have. Right?
Listen, if you want to give me some Jake Paul money, you can WOD on me all day long, brother.
I don't think I need that.
All day long, brother.
Brother.
R.I.P., dude.
All right. Yeah, so that's our fitness shit for the day. We're gonna listen, if you happen to see this, it's only episode 2. Fatties to baddies. We're doing it.
Dude, we need to do it.
Fatties to baddies. We're putting it out there. We'll talk about it every episode. We'll start it the month of January for people to like see, get on board, that kind of stuff. We'll get finer detail later down the road. Ain't worried about that. I just have one question for you.
You're not worried about that because you're not the fatty. You're the baddie.
I mean, but I ain't where I want to be, right? Like, scale doesn't matter. I use scale as a representation to see if what I'm doing is working. I don't care about
That's
what
fair.
number is on there. But I'm not where I want to be. So like I'm there. Our levels are probably different, but I'm there. I need to be there. But I have a question for you. I'm going to change courses quite a bit here.
Oh boy.
I'm going to ask you, would you rather to close it off for the night?
All right. Hold on. I need to adjust my old man glasses real quick, dude.
Yeah.
This is getting serious.
This is serious. This is
like, is this a cap back thing? This is cap forward. I'm not on your level. Go for it. Shoot from the hip.
This is the cap of the night. You answer this question, we're done. I'm not answering it.
You said cap, so no cap? Or cap?
No, cap to the night.
Okay.
This is the
no
ending
cap.
to the
No cap.
no cap. Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
All right. Once again, like first episode, all the would you rather questions I asked you, I didn't come up with.
Even the pecker thing?
What pecker thing?
The 1 versus 1,000?
No, I didn't come up with that.
But you fucking really liked asking me that.
Yeah, sure did. I sure did. I'm really gonna like asking you this one too.
All right.
But I have to know. Because who knows where this goes. Anyways, would you rather
Okay.
sit on a cake and eat a wiener? Or would you rather sit on a wiener and eat a cake? Don't ask questions of
hold
on.
I have to process this. Sit on a cake and eat a wiener?
Yep.
Like yum 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 yum.
I mean, like you're
All right,
you're giving a blowjob to a wiener, right?
Sit on a cake and eat a wiener, or
sit on a wiener and eat a cake.
oh, dude, it's less gay to suck a dick all day.
For sure.
Like for sure,
But
dude.
you could be there for a minute.
Dude, I know what I like. There ain't no way I ain't getting that done fast, dude. Ain't no fucking way.
Right.
I'm just saying, dude. You know what I mean? But I don't like cake.
No cake. Not even like ice cream cake or
You notice I didn't say anything about not liking fucking wieners.
Yeah, no, dude. I already knew that. That's why it sounded a surprise to me.
Oh, where's Kai when you need him? He's over there getting a country fried steak.
No, he's getting an 18-ounce ribeye to split with the wife.
Butter in his biscuit. That's what he wanted you to think.
Yeah, but he is getting his biscuit buttered biscuit.
He's getting his butt biscuit buttered. Fair enough. So I assume we have the same answer to said question.
Yeah, dude, I'm for sure sitting on a cake.
Sitting on a cake, 100%.
Leaving it there.
So I don't know if you know this or not, but I think I might have a future in butt pics.
And sitting on cakes?
No butt pics.
Oh, really?
I think I can sell butt pics.
If you happen to see this, take a look at this guy.
Butt pics.
Butt pics.
Just letting you know. Actually, hold on. Much tighter.
Much tighter.
Much tighter.
It's like family, dude. Well, it's supposed to be tight.
When you start taking butt pics, it's like this. And then once you start getting those requests from your followers, they start asking for weird shit. And then
my
it
question
just ends up being like this.
How do you know?
I assume.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's nothing wrong with assuming.
Yeah.
Okay,
sure.
I see the trends that are out there. I know how things work.
Oh.
Okay, I'm astute.
Wow, he's fancy.
I'm fancy.
You're one of them fancy people, aren't you?
Yes. So if I would rather, that is what I would 100% rather.
Send butt pictures.
We owe feet pictures.
We do.
I really hope we don't owe butt pictures to anybody.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
Time's coming because
Not yet.
apparently yours
Hey,
is fucking
If
unflawed.
it's asked, it happens.
It's
That's
unflawed.
the way that works.
Yeah. So, all right, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Another good one in the books. Well,
Yeah, well,
a good one in the books.
a good one in the books, and props to you for all of your technologically savvy fixes that you've done on mics.
Brother, it's just people I know. Shout out
Is
to
this
them.
is this a CC thing?
No, Kai helped me.
Yeah.
We jumped in here afterward. Deleted your mic, like I said. Ran my mic.
I see
put
where you're
yours back
placing
in.
blame. That's fine. That's fine.
No, yours wasn't the issue. That's why we unplugged it.
Yeah,
Mine
you're
was
right.
the issue. Plugged it back in. And it seemed to be working. CC came in, added another filter, added a gain filter to my mic so I could talk a little bit louder because I was kind
Okay.
of quiet. No, this had nothing to do with me.
Which is wild because you definitely have good tone to your voice. So you're definitely not quiet in terms of your natural speaking voice.
Yeah, and like I've used this game to this mic to play like games and
Mhm.
talk on game chat or Discord, and like I know you can change people's levels on that. Like never had an issue. But of course we brought the first
Right.
episode, dude, and like all shit
Which
falls apart.
kills me though, because dude, we had some banger convo
Good content.
in
good
that
content.
first one, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Honestly, man, long live episode 1, dude. It was a good one.
It
You,
was.
you just got fried on audio.
I got fried. There
You're,
was
you're like
echo.
Dr. Disrespect, dude, talking about your comms. Where's my comms, bro? Your shit was fucked up.
Yeah, it it is what it is. It's a learning experience, but we can dive back into
Yeah.
some of that,
Dude,
right? Because we
just-
didn't. Yeah.
All this is every time you and I have ever had good drinks together, we've had good convo, it's always ended with, God, man, I wish somebody would have recorded that, dude. That
Yeah.
was some good shit.
Yeah, yeah,
And here we are.
yeah. So, nonetheless, if you listen to this, dude, it is just a conversation. Join in, add comments to join.
Yeah.
This ain't supposed to be like a scripted bullshit
No,
talk.
no, this is the most unscripted, have a drink, make a dick joke conversation you can be a part of.
Yeah, midget joke beforehand.
Ooh.
Yeah, we won't get into that, but that's
That's
Pre-
coming. That's the Patreon shit that happens next.
yeah, that's when viewers are here.
Yes.
So, but yeah, man, dude, you got anything for people that might listen to this episode before we go?
No. I think they've heard everything they need to hear. They know what we're all about.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah, they want to see the flabby to baddie,
fatty to batty, dude.
fatty to baddie, flabby to baddie,
Bitch tits.
bitch
To no
tits
tits.
to no tits.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, appreciate you guys. If you listen to this, comment, like, share, follow, all the good stuff.
Yep.
Run it on Kick. If you haven't heard of Kick, you can follow us there live. We don't have a schedule set yet. We will get one. Don't worry. We're just getting shit ran. But we'll be on Spotify, YouTube, Apple. I'm trying to get iHeartRadio to connect. Shit's not connecting. Whatever. I need CC for that one.
Yeah, we're old.
But yeah, so go ahead and just like this shit or don't. It doesn't really
Or
affect
don't.
us
Dude,
either way.
Don't like it and
Don't
fucking
care.
watch it. Fuck it.
Don't even watch it. Don't
You know
give
what
a
I'm
fuck,
saying?
dude. We're
I mean,
not.
fuck,
we're
you
not
don't like
changing.
Jay Paul and you watch him. Fucking
Fuck it,
killing
dude.
me.
Yeah. And either way, we ain't changing. So
I'm rich, bitch.
I'm rich, bitch. Unity.
Unity.
I appreciate
Oh, send it. We're out.